Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a requested video that I have been postponing for some time, mostly because I believe there's a ton of videos on this particular piece. So by now, probably from the description you probably figure out this is going to be about the mini pochette accessoire. And I just wanted to bring this video up anyway and just show you how I use mine and why I believe this is one of the staple pieces that you should consider to have in your collection if you are a Louis Vuitton fan, or even though if you're not a Louis Vuitton fan, I think this is one of the pieces, maybe together with the clay, that could be one of your first pieces getting into Louis Vuitton. Because they have multiple use and they can be, really versatile, and the other side, they're not gonna break the bank. So let's quickly look at it before I show you how I use mine. This one is made out of canvas material. The print on this one, as you may see yourself, is the damier ebene, and the hardware is golden. I have did a review, an unboxing, when I purchased this in Poland a couple of months ago, and seriously guys, I've been using this pretty much daily. I just been swapping this from the bags that I use, but I keep this daily with me, pretty much in every bag, and I'll tell one of the reasons why is it. So why is this piece such a great piece? First of all, for me, it's a lot about the versatility of this piece. This piece can be, as the name kind of suggests, mini pochette accessoire. It's kind of meant for your accessories, for the things that you carry with you daily. I use this for three main use scenarios. One would be an accessory pouch, which as I said, is like the main purpose or the goal of this. Second is like a mini wallet, and the third one would be like a mini cosmetic case. And I'll take you through all three use scenarios, and I'll tell you what I like, don't like about it. So let's look at the first one as an accessory pouch or something like that. I have a couple of things here, which I just throw here below me, so I can show what I can kind of put in there. So if I would say an accessory pouch, I would have kind of take my iPhone headphones, and I would store them usually in this. This is like a case from Ultimate Ears. It's a company that does headphones. I don't have the headphones anymore, but what I store now here is usually these headphones and this little mini remote, which is a Bluetooth kind of selfie remote. Yeah, I know that's pretty pathetic, but yeah, it's a selfie remote, and this one you can use, I think, pretty much with iPhone or an Android phone. So it has like an Android button, and it also has like an iPhone button, so it depends on what you're using. So this is what I have usually here, and I have my headset. So let me put this in here, and then what I would have is, and I'll have to bring that one in and to step out a bit from the picture. I apologize for that. I would carry, and people ask me why, and I can comment on that quickly. I would carry a little knife with me. You never know when you need to open something, an envelope, or kind of cut a little piece of apple off or something like that. These knives are pretty harmless. They are not, the joint is not locking in, so by any means not meant to be as a fighting knife or something like that. This is really an accessory little knife. This one is pretty nice because it has nice little wooden details, and it has little engraving there on the metal on the top, and a little fly as a stopper, as you can see it right here. It's a really nice knife. You can see next to my hand that it is a small knife. But sometimes it's useful to have a knife, would you believe me? So I would carry this in there, and I would maybe throw in my keys, and still, as you can see, there's a lot of space in there for this kind of type of usage. Okay, this is one usage scenario, let's call it that way. Second one, which I've been using now mostly with this piece, I've been using this as an extended wallet. What I also like about it now, because I recently switched from an iPhone 6 Plus, I had an iPhone 6 Plus S, I switched into the smaller one actually, into the standard S. One of the main reasons behind that is that I have an iPad which I was not utilizing, so I do utilize my iPad more now. And the second reason for that was not really a reason, but a benefit which I found out later on is, you know, when I had an iPhone 6 Plus, I was not able to put it inside the mini pochette because just physically it's too big. But this one fits, and it fits perfectly. If you look into the mini pochette inside, mine, because it's in damier ebene, it's lined with red interior. There are two ridges, just the way how it's done. There are two ridges here. 1, 2, and it goes all the way on the bottom, and it comes up here on the other side. This is how it's sewn in and where the piping lies on this particular piece. And the iPhone 6s or the iPhone 6, the smaller one, let's call it that way, not the Plus, slots in perfectly in between these slots. There you go. There's not a lot of room to spare, and you have to, when you pull it out, you need to come up here and then kind of remove it. But other than that, once it's in there, it's perfectly slotted. And then what I would take is my Prada card holder, and I'll be sure I do not put this side next to the phone, because this is protruding and it's a metal plate, so I don't want to damage my phone. So I'll put that, you know, so this is facing the other side, and the flat surface is gonna face the phone. Gonna put it in there, and should I want, you know, I would have be able also to put my clay in there with my coins, and this is now, you know, quite bulky already. It's still not a problem. And what I've been doing recently also is kind of throwing my headphones on the top, because, you know, you never know when you need headphones, or, you know, you get somewhere stuck, or you're waiting for something and you just want to a bit get away. The nice thing is you can put on your headphones and kind of disappear in the moment by listening to some music. Or if you have a call, you know, a longer phone call or something like that, you can listen to. So I never really, you know, I always have a pair of earphones or headphones in there. There we go. It closes, it does, you know, kind of bulge up a bit, because now obviously, you know, the width of it is quite wide with the phone in the middle, the card holder on the side, and you know, the clay on the other side. But still, it is heavy though, with everything now inside. Especially I have a lot of coins, and I'll show you guys why is it so heavy. You know, this is what is making everything heavy now, because as you can see here, I have a ton of coins in here. Mostly they are €2 variety, but you get the idea, you know. So this is what is making this heavy, the overall package. But say I wouldn't take this, and I would just want to take another more classy card holder, like this Chanel quilted one in lambskin leather, I would be able to put it again here. Again, I would put it the other way around, so the CC logos are not facing the phone, the screen of the phone, but they would be facing the outside of the mini pochette. And again, I would put this in. So you get the idea. This is, you know, as a wallet, a really good thing, because first of all, you can close it, it's really secure, everything is in. If you're swapping bags, you can quickly throw it in one bag, take it out, take it in another bag, and so on. This is, I mean, from this perspective, I find this better than a wallet, and I kind of strayed away from using bigger wallets. I have a Louis Vuitton Brazil in damier graphite, but you know, I don't use it that much as I was thinking I'm gonna use it, because I just kind of like to have this, you know, the ability also to separate the pieces. So should I want to go really light or just with a card holder, I can do so and take that and, you know, take my phone and leave this at home. Or again, I would probably just take the phone and, you know, take this And there we go. So I use it really as a little clutch. My chain is set up this way at the moment, so when I'm out and about, when I would put that in my jacket pocket, my chain would be set up this way, so I can reach out and just pull it out and have this security that's in there, especially now when it's cold. You know, you would have your hand in the jacket, you know, so I can put it, it's small enough to fit in a normal, you know, jacket, winter jacket, which are, you know, in use now. And also, you know, I only unhook this if I would want to, you know, kind of de-ring it in some of my bags, but actually I don't do that much because I do swap out my bags and, you know, I kind of just throw it in there. And the last use scenario that I want to show you quickly, and I do apologize, before when I was doing the accessories I wanted to throw this in. This is a standard 2.5 external hard drive, which is my backup hard drive, and that would have easily fitted before in the previous scenario, when we were talking about accessories. But I want to talk to you about okay, this also, you know, I wanted just to show this just before I go to the next scenario. This is the new one of these newest key clays, the 4 key. This one is quite big because if you remember when I did a video, this is bigger, a tad bigger than your standard clay. So when you will want to put this one in, you can, but again you need to go first with this one in. You see, because the mini pochette actually is wider on the bottom than it is on the top. So, you know, do not give up if it doesn't look like it's gonna go in there, but it, you know, you need to just go with one. You see, this is a bit of a problem there. Anyway, but it does fit, maybe from this side better because we have this angle here. Let me try this before. This video is all around the place. Okay, this is the easiest way to put it in. Okay, so you could do this. And the phone should be already in there, it's not the card holder. Okay, the phone should be in the middle, but you can do this. Although I must say that this piece on its own is just a bit bigger. So what I actually do is I would carry it outside, you know, because it is the keys and I need them now to be more ready accessible. And this I would have all my goodies, you know, my kind of in my wallet setup in this piece. And now I go back to the last, you know, kind of a slash cosmetic pouch. This is not meant to be a cosmetic pouch, first of all, you know, because, you know, Louis Vuitton makes the cosmetic pouches and then they make the interior in a way that it's, you're able to wash it or kind of not dry clean it, but you know, clean it with a wet cloth or something like that, so they're wipeable inside. This is not wipeable, this is fabric. So you can still use this, and, you know, let me, you know, put some cream in here, some glasses wipes, some chapstick, a corrector. This is for the lenses. This is a little fragrance from Frederic Malle. This is I don't know, we call it a pincette. You know, I'm not sure how to call it in English. I apologize for that. Anything in there? I should have eyebrows. So it's a tweezer. My God, tweezer. So a little tweezer and whatnot. Okay, so, but here is a little tip that I wanted to give you, and this is, you know, I said I'm going to give you a little tip if you plan to use this as your little accessories or cosmetic pouch. It's perfect for that, you know, as long as you have smaller items, you know, like kind of smaller creams, like 70-50 Gs or something like that, and chopsticks, or let's say smaller samples of fragrance, you know, like this. It's gonna fit in there. It's gonna actually fit even, I think, a 30 to 50 milliliter fragrance bottle. But here's the tip. Use one of these paper bags. And I'll tell you why. Because if something happens, something gets opened, you know, something leaks, which, you know, you never know when this is gonna happen. You're gonna be sorry that you didn't do so. You can get one that kind of closes on the top, or you can get one that is just a standard bag. But whatever you do, I know it's not the most elegant thing or whatnot. And now, of course, gonna play with me because the head doesn't want to go out anyway. But you get the idea, right? Try to get a plastic bag before you put any kind of cosmetics in this pochette. Because you will be much more safer. There we go. You see, you will be just much more safer with this bouncing around your bag. If something opens, it's still not gonna damage this gorgeous red interior. It's gonna protect your investment. And you know, nobody really knows that you put this plastic bag inside of this. So this is my tip. If you plan to use this thing as a little, you know, cosmetic pouch, this is an absolutely gorgeous item, guys. If you still didn't pick one up, I highly recommend it. I would like, though, because I'm more of a silver guy and a damier graphite guy, that this would come in a damier graphite with the silver hardware. At the moment, you can only get it with the golden hardware, and in Ebene, Azure, and in classic monogram, as far as I know. And there are some, of course, limited editions like the Evasion pieces, which I have actually picked up all 3 of them, and I have a video on that. But nevertheless, you know, still a really kind of staple piece for me. I never thought actually it's gonna be a staple piece for me. This one is made in France, but it became, and I'm very happy with it, and I highly recommend it, guys. Should you want, you know, to get something like this, or you were on the edge to get it, highly recommended by me. Okay, thank you once again for this marathon video of 16 minutes. Thank you for tuning in for this video. I appreciate your support, guys. It means a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for now, and see you soon. Bye.